Hello my friend of Bridge Masters, welcome to this new appointment on my teaching table. We start after the jingle. Okay, this end and south are vulnerable, east west are not vulnerable, the dealer is east. Before to get started, please don't forget to like the video, share the comment, and subscribe the channel. All this action can help the algorithm of YouTube to spread the video to everybody. If you're new to the game, you want to learn how to play bridge, just subscribe the channel, and I would recommend you to get started with the playlist I created for you. Just follow the link in the descriptions. And we do have also something new, the Bridge Masters community, where you can get a full course about the game starting from scratch, plus some advanced lessons that are added weekly to the community and available to the community. Plus you have the opportunity in the community to post your rants, post your doubts, ask your any question, and you get an answer. Until 15th of July we have a special discount of 50% on both yearly and monthly subscriptions, and also a guarantee of 30 days money back in case you don't like what you find inside. No question asked. Okay, let's start. East west are not vulnerable, east will pass with 4 points. South has 7 spades with 11 points, so here we're going to open 1 spade. I would not recommend to open directly 4 spades or 3 spades with having 11 points. Also spades are quite nice, so it's better to try to bid at the end. West has 14 points with 5 clubs and 4 hearts. Here we are in the usual issue where if in this situation, if we double, we give preference to the hearts for sure, but there is the risk that our partner bids the diamonds and then we are in trouble. Maybe we have supporting clubs and not in diamonds. If we bid first the clubs, it's okay, but then the clubs are not that great, and then we could miss the supporting heart. Anyway, I don't like if my partner bids to diamonds here, I could really suffer, so I prefer to bid to clubs. North has supporting spades, but also 4 hearts and 11 points. I would start with the double it, because if my partner has 4 hearts, I prefer to play the hearts instead of the spades to play a game, eventually a game. So I prefer to double, eventually then I will give do my invitation in spades. East has 4 cards support as not vulnerable. Probably here I would just straight away bid 4 clubs to try to create some problems to my opponents, to show that I'm not interested in the majors, I'm short in their suit, so I have a good defensive end. South with 7 spades is going to bid 4 spades. Here, to be honest, our problem here is that we have the 5-4-2-2, so probably I'm going to pass. North is going to pass, and also here next we're going to pass. And if I'm west, I will start with the king of hearts. Now, this is a topic very important of discussion. Here, when you have ace king, you should differentiate. When you play the ace, you should ask for a preference. When you lead with the king, you should ask for the count to your partner. You want to know how many cards do you have. Here is very important because our partner bid 4 clubs. We need to know if he has 2 or 3 cards of hearts. If he has 2, we want to give the rough. Okay, that's very, very important. Okay, let's say that we start with the king of hearts. The dummy will come down, and when the dummy comes down, if I'm south, I would be a bit worried about this opening lead, because now I know that this king is coming from a king second that will get the rough later, or from king ace fourth, and most probably I'm going to receive a rough on the third trick from east. So anyway, let's do an analysis. Spades we don't have issues, hearts we have these 3 losers, clubs we have no losers, and diamonds we have the ace and queen, so potentially 2 losers. Can we avoid any of these losers? Yeah, of course. If west has ace and king of heart and 3 cards, yes, we can pay only 2, and then we can eventually pitch 1 diamond on the 4th heart if they are split 3-3. Otherwise, if that's not the case, we can risk to lose ace king rough, and then most probably we're going to pay also ace of diamonds. If west has ace and queen of diamonds, we can pay also 2 diamonds. If the opponent plays more diamonds from east, most probably we have to guess it, but in that case I would not opt for the ace in east, because when you can defeat the contract, honestly, you defeat it. You don't risk, considering that most probably the king of clubs is in West, and eventually we can play the finest in clubs. That is safer than the finest in diamonds to then pitch one diamond. So here we just follow with a small one, finger crossed. Here we play the 8, we give the count, so high low to give even number of cards, and on the ace we play the 7s to complete the count. So now here we know that East is going to rough. Now we have also to say to our partner where do we want him to come back. Of course we don't want the clubs to come back because we are going straight in the tenants of the dummy, so we are going to play the jack of heart. Here we play the queen, rough, and here now we are in East. To be honest, we don't take any chance to give the contract. We play the ace of diamond, and then we play a small. For our opponent now can just cash the winners and claim. Let's come back to trick. What happened now? No, undo. At this trick, you see now the defense has 3 tricks. Now Saud could also decide to come back with a small diamonds. Okay, what happens if you come back with a small diamond? That if Saud misguess it, you win with the queen, and then you can play a diamond to the ace when the opponent makes 2 down. But this depends also on the kind of tournament you're playing. If you're playing at a pair match, you can maybe take a risk to make the slam. But there is a case, okay? If you play small and then the opponents now pass the king, guys, you are in trouble. You are in big trouble. You make a big mistake that in team match is not acceptable. That is now the opponents on the 10 of heart just pitch the losing diamonds and make 4 spades. So if you're playing a team match, not acceptable to play small under the ace, okay, in this situation. If you're playing a pair match, you can take the risk, but you risk to top or 0. Basically, you give the chance to your opponent to guess it right. So I would not go anyway with that. To beat a game contract is always a good result, so I would just take it. Maybe I will not make the best result, but will be very close to it. Thank you for watching this and see you next time. Bye bye.